Hello and welcome back to more Vintage Cube Draft. We got an interesting pack. I mean, there's Channel, and we could wheel Ulamog, so that's an option. Enduring Curiosity, 4 mana. Whenever a creature controls deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. It has Flash, and then if it dies, you keep it as an enchantment. That seems cool. Channel's, I don't love the card, but, I'll take it sometimes, and the possibility of wheeling Ulamog is interesting. So I do consider that. The fact that Nissa's in the same pack, and I still think Nissa's like one of the best green cards ever, is pretty rough. Sorry, my voice is going. This is after Christmas. I'm a little bit under the weather, but still doing okay to record. Hopefully my voice holds up. Kind of want to just take a thought seize. No, I'll take Channel. We'll just see what happens. First pick Channel into Titania's interesting. Prismatic Vista can keep us open. Fastbond gets us like... I don't think Channel and Fastbond are necessarily good in the same decks, but if you play like a crazy Storm deck, you can have a lot of fun this way. So that's an option. I don't like... You wouldn't want to just put Fastbond in a green deck, because it doesn't normally pair, unless you have like Ramanop Excavator, things like that that let you replay cards from your graveyard. There is Titania, who is good with Fastbond and like some fetches. Not the best combo with Channel, but not a terrible combo. I'm just gonna take Fastbond, just see where this gets us. There's Emrakul. Okay. Okay. We're doing something. We basically, our whole deck now is just, can we assemble Channel plus Emrakul? I really dislike this combo being in the cube from a gameplay perspective, but it's fun for content. And, it's fun every once in a while. It's just hard to make things... it's not particularly competitive because it's so high variance. I could take Vampiric Tutor just to grab whatever piece of the combo that we're missing. Otherwise, there's Worldspine Worm if I want to go like the Flash or Shallow Grave avenue. But I think if I'm going that direction, I'm going to want Vampiric Tutor anyway. So we're going to take that. Kind of regret this Fastbond, but... we could end up in Storm, like Mind's Desire does go well with Emrakul, Fastbond, Time Twister, stuff like that. Then we get this pack. You may play lands from your graveyard. Actually, that's pretty good with the Fastbond. You may cast spells from your graveyard this turn. Wait, this card's kind of sick, actually. So, when you unlock this door, you can play stuff from the turn. So this is a green Yawgmoth's Will. Okay, I mean, probably play this card. I don't see... This is just an enchantment version of Crucible of Worlds with upside. Man, power creep is getting a bit out of control. But I mean, Crucible of Worlds was a bit like niche for Cube, so as far as Cube goes, I think this is a great addition. Here we have Woodfall Primus. Pyrokinesis they added, that's fun. Noble Hierarch, Knight's Whisper if we want to like Vampiric Tutor. I almost want to just take Knight's Whisper and go more all in on this just being an unfair deck. Vampiric Tutor for Channel. I can also, I mean, taking Noble Hierarch would help us stay open for being more of a green deck, but I don't know. I'm in the mood for doing this. There's Zurin Orb. Zurin Orb, Fastbond, and Walk-in Closet I think is infinite. So it's unfortunate because I would love to take this Swamp Forest or... I mean, I don't know if Doomsday would work, but technically that can grab Channel Emrakul. I'm going to take the Zurin Orb. I mean, turn 1 Fastbond, Walk-in Closet Zurin Orb. That's infinite mana, infinite life. That's pretty good. So we'll take that. Exploration goes well with Zurin Orb. This is Forest Island Mountain. This mills and then gets lands, kill stuff. I'll take Exploration too. I mean... Exploration Zurin Orb is kind of okay. But this is also feeling like a high land count deck now. This is an all-in lands combo with an Emrakul finish. Because I can now hardcast Emrakul too, right? Fastbond, Zurin Orb this. Generate infinite mana, cast Emrakul. We're doing some stuff. Okay, well we got Nissa. We also have Dark Depths. If we want to be more like Dark Depths Thespian Stage. But Nissa also makes hardcasting Emrakul possible. Really good plan B, and she does combo with lands. So, I know people love the Dark Depths combo, I just don't think it's that great. And this is pretty good, but I could mix it up, but this is pretty good. The Showboat Brawler, Seething Song, Concealed Courtyard. I guess they'll take a Badlands. This is a pretty bad pack for us overall. Probably not playing any of these. Alpha Deathclaw. I mean, that's a good top end card for all of our mana. Take it. The boots for haste. Red feels very open. It feels like some other stuff is getting cut. We'll take a Bone Crusher Giant. Actually, I'll take the boots. I don't know. There could be a world where I need to boots out Nemricool. Yeah, these packs have been a little bit concerning. I was getting a lot of good stuff, and now we are not getting a lot of stuff. But there's the Doomsday, so you know, we could uh we could set some stuff up there. There's Demonic Tutor. I mean, yeah, I have Vampiric and Demonic now. I would love Deathrite Shaman, Lotus Petal, yeah, and Doth the Triome, but I think I just take the Tutor. Why does clicking on this make this be selected? I have no clue. We'll take Demonic Tutor. Mox Ruby, Gaia's Cradle, Unearth, Animate Dead, Godless Shrine. Man, these packs have really like not lined up well for us. I mean, the Mox is okay. I'll probably take it, but it's really not that great in the deck. Because we have so many like cheap stuff, channels double costed, Doomsday's triple costed. But I don't have the like creatures for Gaia's Cradle, and the problem is like by passing Gaia's Cradle and some of the other green cards, like people are moving into green. We're more of the combo version of the deck. And I could take like Animate Dead and go that route, but I think you just gotta take a Mox in this spot. I don't know how we're casting Doomsday and Channel in the same deck with no fixing, but we're gonna get there. Okay, we have Sneak Attack. We do have Thassa's Oracle to go with Doomsday. Problem with Sneak Attack, I mean, I almost want Yavimaya Cradle of Growth, because that can help with the mana. It's good with Nissa. Grave Titan's okay. This thing, just a big thing. Sneak Attack Emrakul does win games. That would require even more mana. I do have Commercial District and Badlands. Okay, I'll take Sneak Attack. It's not a card I would take super highly, but I think in this instance, it's better than the alternatives. Still no fixing for the colors we want. We have Ren and 6 with no fetches. Yikes. I mean, Atali is something to sneak in. Not very good with Channel, but if we hit Emrakul off, it's kind of fun. Faithless Looting is interesting with the ability to play lands from your graveyard, but it's not that good. Waterlogged Grove can give us green, and the ability, I guess, the ability to sacrifice lands for cards is pretty good when you have like this and Fast Bond. So I think I'm gonna take this, because that basically, if we can set up a loop and this is in our mana base, we can then draw our whole deck, which is quite good. Yeah. What do these things do? There's so many Goyfs. When Pyrogoyf or another Lurgoyf enters, wow, this card is just Flame Tongue Kavu but better. Okay. I'm interested in Ignoble Hierarch, Dark Ritual, and can't really crew a Smuggler's Copter. So I could play the Hierarch, and that would give me more black mana. Dark Ritual does make Doomsday technically playable, so that's another direction. The only reason I like this a little bit more is it is fixing. But I think we're going to go all in on Storm, right? Because when you unlock this door, you can play cards from your graveyard. I just need the fixing. I don't have any mana fixing. And I've seen it, but it was in the same pack as like stuff that I really needed to take. Elvish Mystic? Fiery Islet? I could just play... Actually, this is probably the play. Just play Fastbond Exploration and play a really high land count with lands that I can sacrifice to draw cards. Okay, Lotus Cobra helps a lot. Yeah, I like Lotus Cobra because that's good fixing. There's a Wooded Foothills. I pretty much have to take this. Pest Infestation I would love. The way these packs have like worked out for us is so terrible. But we may still end up with a functional deck. We get our Triome. That is the only on-color duel we have right now. And we take it. Hedge Maze would be good, but take the Triome. Gaia's Cradle Wheels. So we're in the open lane. I think, I don't know who else would want this. This card, when this or another creature you control with mana value 4 or greater dies, do some stuff. We have some blue mana. Autowara, we might be able to just play a ton of lands and use this. Take Yava Maya for more green. Yeah, I'm just gonna play a ton of lands in this deck. Take Renin 6, I think. Springheart and Antuco. Whenever a land you control enters, you can pay 2 to make a copy of a thing. Otherwise, you make a 1/1. I'm gonna take Renin 6. Yeah, we're gonna play like 20 lands in this deck. And just mulligan until we have Demonic Tutor, Vampiric Tutor, and then we also have Channel Emrakul. So we're either just gonna try and hit fastball loops, or put an Emrakul into play. And then we're just gonna play a ton of land. Oh yeah, we have Waterlogged Grove too for blue. So I can now like Otawara, I can channel it to like bounce something and then play it from my graveyard. Otawara Renin 6 also gives us some repeatable value. And at this point, I guess Brain Surge is maybe something we take. I have a couple blue sources now. This mana base is getting real wild, but like all I want is some good green-black fixing, and I could cut all this other stuff. I'm not seeing it, so we're working with what we got. Pilgrim versus Elspeth. None of these are really. I mean, green's open. I don't think that's the direction I'm headed. It should have been. Wow. Okay. Okay. Mox Emerald versus Natural Order versus Nurturing Peatland. Dude. This is the one I need, but there's a Mox in the same pack. Ugh. I think I pretty much have to take Mox Emerald here, I think. But I need this to come around so badly. Okay, what do we got? Crop rotation. There's Urborg. Urborg could let us cast our Doomsday. Once Upon a Time can grab creature or land. Bloodbraid Challenger can cascade into some cheaper stuff and we can retrace it or escape it. Yeah, I don't really have like a good lands combo with crop rotation. So I'm looking at Once Upon a Time or just Urborg. Because this can't grab spells, right? So it would either get Emrakul or some of this stuff. I think I just take Urborg and now I could, in theory, just have good fixing. Okay. Bristly Bill could be a win con. Jetmir's Garden gives us green-red fixing. Whenever a land you control enters, put a counter target creature, double counters. That's okay. Uro is tempting just because it's another way to be able to play more lands. It's kind of fun with sneak attack. You can like put it into play. I guess it just sacrifices. Never mind. It's not good with sneak attack. Yeah, let's take an Uro. Try to think. I mean, I could take Inquisition, I guess, to try and make sure the coast is clear, but I think Uro gives us like a late game plan that's not terrible. Generous Ent. Forced cycling, okay. Voltborn Tyrant. Holy cow, what? Okay. Crabomination. Cast a spell by sacrificing an artifact and paying the emerge cost reduced by that artifact's mana cost. That's also win con. I know what that one does. Mill 4 cards. You may return a non-avatar creature planeswalker card from graveyard to hand. Though I don't really want to mill this card. And I don't really have the mana for Flage. I could take Generous Ent. It's a way to... Well, I don't actually have... Oh, the Triumph. I could grab Indatha Triumph for better fixing. I'm going to take Crabomination, though. That's a good sneak attack target. This one draws cards, gets demons. Up the Beanstalk. Not really doing too much stuff there. I could take Factor Fiction. Oh, you know what? Insidious Fungus, right? This helps us hit land drops and draw cards, kill stuff. Yeah, I'll just take an Insidious. I mean, Factor Fiction lets us really go through our deck. And we basically just take this and we can ultimate if we need to. Oh, Emrakul reshuffles. So it's pretty hard for us to deck ourselves. We'll take Factor Fiction. Strip Mine. Okay, the deck got way better. This has been one of the weirdest drafts I've ever done. I will take a Strip Mine. Oath of Druids? I mean... Am I taking anything else? That's the first question. No. So let's put an Oath of Druids in our deck. I might just keep Lotus Cobra and Uro in here, but we still have like a higher than 50% chance of hitting something good. Okay. Show and tell. I now have Show and Tell Emrakul Boots. The other option is Sylvan Library, which might just be better. I can Show and Tell, put Emrakul into play, equip Boots to Emrakul. Sure, Show and Tell. Not 100% sold on it, but it's definitely interesting. I'll take Natural Order, can grab basically nothing. I'll take Uvenwald Oddity and probably not play it. Bloodbraid Challenger, Coalition Relic, Crop Rotation. Relic could let me cast some of my bigger stuff, but I just want to play a ton of lands, and this... I think the Moxen make this pretty rough, but I guess I'll take it just in case I feel like I need more win cons. Jetmir's Garden, green, red, but I already have Commercial District. I think I'll take Bitter Triumph just in case I need... Nah, take the fixing. Casting Red and 6 seems pretty important. I'll take Jace in case I need some weird win condition. This thing for like super controlling matchups. Wrath of God I'll never play, and this card I'll never play. We have a totally reasonable and sensible deck here, so don't even worry about it. Okay, we have some stuff to do. How many playables is this? 25. I'm not going to count these as lands because I really do want a fast bond for a lot of stuff. And that's why I was a bit hesitant to take these. But they do. I mean, this deck is going to accelerate a lot. I could now cut Lotus Cobra and Uro. And that does make Oath of Druids a lot better. Yeah, actually, I kind of like that. Lotus Cobra is kind of cute. Uro is quite good. But Oath of Druids just always hitting action, I'm not mad about. And then we have... just a bunch of nonsense. Is there anything else hiding over here? No. Okay, so we have Emrakul, Alpha Deathclaw, Carbomination. All pretty decent sneak attack stuff. 1 mana, kill something with sneak attack, Deathclaw. Carbomination goes crazy. I might sideboard Show and Tell, but I do have the boots. Carbomination when it enters, right? When it enters, do the thing. This, when it enters, kill something. Emrakul, when it enters, you win the game. I don't know what the Doomsday piles are going to be, but we're gonna figure that out together. I think I want to play at least one more land. Cut Show and Tell, and then let's figure out the lands that we're going to run. So definitely Foothills, Urborg, Strip Mine, Yavimaya. This is my only green-black duel. Badlands makes sense. This makes sense. This makes sense. I'll play an Otawara, Jetmir's Garden. I think I want to cut one more card for like 19 land. What is a card that doesn't help me win? Maybe Alpha Deathclaw. And then I just add a bunch of basics. So right now I have 1, 2, 3. This is blue, right? No, that's white. Okay. 1, 2, 3 blue sources. So I guess I cut Brain Surge. I could cut Factor Fiction too. Yeah, actually getting blue mana is pretty tough. Okay, so we're gonna ditch Otawara, Factor Fiction. I'm gonna keep the Fire Islet and Waterlogged Grove just because they draw cards. And then add a ton of lands. 5/1/5 seems okay, but honestly, I'm not really casting Doomsday until I'm ready to go off. I really only need 1 black source, and right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 black sources. 5, 6, 7, 8 black sources. This is 20 lands. I could play 21. I kind of want to play 21 lands. Just add another swamp. Okay, 21 lands plus Mox. More than half of my deck is going to be mana sources. Seems crazy, but it makes so that if I just draw Fastbond or Exploration, we're doing stuff. And then I have 2 tutor effects to grab whatever other part of the combo I need, whether it's Channel Emrakul or whatever. This makes mulliganing much easier because, like, the core of my deck is really just Channel Emrakul, Oath of Druids, Wrenn and 6 Strip Mine, and everything else just dilutes that. The one thing I could see running, I guess, is Unholy Annex, because that does draw me additional cards. and I can play it pretty quickly. So let's cut one land for an Unholy Annex, because I can make a demon too. So we're only playing 20 lands now. See you all round one. All right, we're playing as DCE 2956. We're on the play. Can we draw Fast Bond? No, but this hand. I mean, do I mulligan this? It doesn't really do anything, but I do have a strip mine. I'm likely to draw a bunch of lands, so I just have to keep that in mind when I look at my openers. So the bunch of lands right now lets me strip mine them. I don't have a Fast Bond. I don't have Channel or Emrakul, but Sneak Attack means Emrakul is a live draw. I think I'm going to keep this and just see how it goes. I'm going to play Jetmir's Garden turn 1. Opponent also mulligan to 6, so this, I'm going to play around Inquisition. We're just going to play a Mox. This strip mine is going to be particularly good against mulliganing opponents, because usually you put back lands besides the one you absolutely need, and they don't have a turn 1 play, so we're going to draw Exploration and strip mine. Badlands. Okay. Kill that. Go. Can we draw Renin 6? And keep a card on top. Probably just a land would be my guess. Forest. So we can go... I'm going to want Forest in play for Nissa. So let's play a Forest. Next turn I can just play Sneak Attack. So... It's first strike during your turn. Whenever I draw a card, I take a damage. Okay. Fast Bond. A little bit late, but I'm not mad about it. So I can get down Nissa this turn. Forest, Badlands, take a damage. Urborg, take a damage. Nissa. Nissa is going to... guess I want the mana doubling. Well, I'm pretty far from Emrakul, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm pretty far from Emrakul, so I'm just going to use a basic forest here and hit them for 3. This card's kind of cool. Whenever an opponent draws a card, I deal 1 damage to them. Converge with 1 color. They're eating my Fast Bond. So I no longer can go infinite, but like, you know, the damage has already happened. Glimmer Lens. So they can like start trying to draw cards or whatever. It does let them double block my forest, which is a little annoying. But I can kill the... Okay, well, we're very set up if we draw Emrakul now. Let's do... Well, let's play Sneak Attack. Then we're going to uptick on Badlands. Attack them for both of these. They take it so they can draw cards. That makes a bit of sense. And now we're just kind of waiting. They get to haste something out with Arena of Glory. Exile target. Oh, they're just going to exile Sneak Attack. Oh, it's fun. Ah, they took the land. That makes sense. I'm going to float red, maybe, just to scare them. Okay. I clearly do not have something to sneak into play. They don't attack. Alright, deck, what do we got? Knight's Whisper. Not very good into the Needlehead, but I'm still going to play it. More lands. Excellent. Maybe I was supposed to attack first, but no, that doesn't make sense, because I wanted to hit Emrakul so that I could sneak attack it into play. Go Swamp. And she gives the lands haste, right? With haste. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have Urborg, so I don't really need my swamps anymore. Attack for 6. And this is why I take Nissa so highly, because in a game where I'm flooding out, she can single-handedly take down an opponent. So I can't reorder them, I just choose how it goes. Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess. They fall to 7. So I took a little bit of unnecessary extra damage, but again, I think that sequencing makes sense, because if I draw anything to sneak attack into play, I would much rather be able to attack with it than not take 2 damage. Skyclave Apparition. So they can take sneak attack. I don't think they can hit Nissa. Okay. I can still channel out an Emrakul, I think. Lightning Bolt there, you got it. So Nissa takes 2. They only have 1 card in hand and they're at 6 though. And little do they know, my deck is full of lands. Okay, so next turn I can win. Go force. Do this. Attack for 3. I mean, honestly, they might just not have a play anyway. So how much mana can I get? 1, 2 to cast channel. And then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I should be able to channel an Emrakul. Cost 15, and I want to be at 7. Just attacking me. I'll bite. The Wandering Emperor. Put a counter on creature against first strike. That's kind of sick. They have no cards in hand. We're definitely Vampiric Tutoring. Just a question of what for. I don't think I have enough mana to cast Emrakul now. So it might just be Oath of Druids. Because I have 1, 2, 3 that's going to go to channel. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 additional mana. Emrakul costs 15 minus 6 is 9. So I would have to die because I'm at 7 to play Emrakul. So I could cast a Carbomination. But I think Oath of Druids is more reliable because the Wandering Emperor can just do stuff. Yeah, let's just get Oath of Druids. Play Oath. Uptick Nissa on my Urborg. They have to chump block with Skyclave Apparition. I get a. Oh, wait. No, I'm giving them an Oath trigger. Oops. I wasn't supposed to play that. Yeah. They get Oath of Druids trigger. Oops. That's on me. My mistake. Screaming Nemesis. That's actually a bit of a problem. Skull Clamp? Sure. Oh, giving it first strike was a mistake. Yeah, giving that first strike was a huge mistake. Now I can just chump block. They get to draw a card. Aren't they just dead? What is happening right now? Whenever Screaming Nemesis is dealt damage. Yeah, but it's first strike. So I could just do this. Nissa survives. I get to put an Emrakul or Carbomination into play. And my illusion token also survives. Okay. I'm not sure I understand the play unless they drew, but they drew it just off the attacks. Okay. I I played that one quite wrong. They're playing a creature deck. Oath of Druid seems good against them. And we'll just figure out the rest as we play. I won the game, so you can't criticize me too much. That's how that works. This one has Zuran Orb and Boots and a whole bunch of nothing. We're gonna mulligan. This is the same hand. Like literally the same hand. We're gonna mulligan this one. Okay. This hand is quite good. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Okay, get rid of Carbomination. And they're just never gonna have lands ever. I can play turn 1 run and 6 strip mine. Do I want an exploration? I can't cast Demonic Tutor. So I guess we will get rid of that. What would I get if I could Demonic Tutor for something? Just Oath of Druids? Because I'm just going to keep drawing lands on top. Honestly, I don't think I need exploration here. So I'm just going to wait until I draw Black Source for Demonic Tutor. Don't have a play turn 1. Okay, we are in business. This is the most disgusting turn 1 I've ever seen. Okay, we get to go Mox Ruby. Mox Emerald. Strip Mine. Kill this. Renin 6. Get back Strip Mine. Enjoy your game. I mean, maybe they have a haste thing or something. Voldaren Epicure. Okay, now if I draw a Black Source, I can Demonic Tutor for Oath of Druids. Dark Ritual. This deck is perfect. Did I mention that? Strip Mine. Kill your land. Run in 6. I can get back the land. I can also just kill the Epicure. I'm not super scared about it, so let's just get back the land. And I did everything. Go ahead. They can Prismatic Ending a Mox. We don't care about that really. Badlands, doesn't matter. We go. Actually, Badlands is pretty good. Uh, I mean, I want to get it to where they stop hitting land drops here first, but now Badlands lets me Dark Ritual. So, or not Dark Ritual, Demonic Tutor. So let's do that. Get this back. Pass turn. And here's where things get fun. There's our forest. So, yeah, I can't quite do everything I would want. We can go Badlands, Demonic Tutor. I'm just going to grab Oath of Druids, I think. And we're just going to uptick on nothing. Attack Ren in 6. You got it. Okay, that was an amazing game. Okay, I would have drawn Exploration, and that would have really started things going. See you all next round. Alright, we're playing against NLW. This hand is amazing. We're going to keep. Just don't Thoughtseize me, please. If I draw Mox Emerald off the top, turn 1 Emrakul seems pretty good. Being on the draw is rough, but they play a tap land and it's green, it's Naya, so I think we're fine. And this is what this deck does. We can go Forest, Exploration, play another Forest. This, if I double green, they might want to like hold up removal or something. If I get Mana Tithed, no, I can't because I have Badlands. Haha. Channel. Emrakul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down to 6. They have Reprieve? Okay. Yikes. That's not great. Reprieve pretty good against Emrakul, I guess. Wow. Did not expect that one. Knight's Whisper. Let's find a Zurin Orb or something. There's an Oath of Druids, so we have something going on. But I have Emrakul in hand. Wait, this is like as terrible as it can possibly get. Indotha Triome. I can make a big demon? I'm just gonna play Oath of Druids. They know Emrakul's in my hand, so maybe this scares them off. I just need to hit Zurin Orb, and then I can start getting back into this game. But Reprieve was the like only card in Magic that can answer that. Urborg, you got it. I think I am going to play. You lose 2 life, right? No, I'm just gonna wait one more turn. 1, 2, 3. If I draw one more land, then I can Unholy Annex and unlock the door to make a demon. Or just die to a hasty trampling hamster. Yeah, it's a 4/4, right? Jeez. Okay. Wow, that was brutal. What was I drawing? Womp. I thought that was the best possible hand, and they had the one card in Magic that answers it. So now they know what I'm doing, but I know what they're doing. Let's run it back. What a game. Alright, we're on the play this time. If I was on the play last time, I just win that game. Ooh. Okay. I mean, I can Doomsday for... What would the pile be? Fast Bond, Zurin Orb, Emrakul, and stuff. The problem with that is it doesn't... I'd have to have some card draw in there. I think I'm going to keep this hand, though, because Vampiric Tutor is pretty good, and I have a Mox for acceleration. I'm just not sure what I'm going to tutor up. If they play a creature turn 1, then I can Vamp for something. So I guess I lead on Urborg. Yeah, I can Vamp for Oath if they creature turn 1. Okay, perfect. Vampiric Tutor, Oath of Druids. Go Mox. Oath. I almost think I need to keep... No, there's no way I can play Doomsday and cycle Jetmuse Garden, so I'm just going to play this. What is a 2-mana legendary? Raphaelos? Bristly Bill. Love to see that one. Alright, 50-50 shot. Of course it's Crabomination. That's okay, though. A Swords the Crab. I still get to play stuff, and I'm going to get Emrakul next turn. Ooh. Okay. Uh, so I can choose one, right? You may cast a spell from one card's exiled this way. So I think I don't want to get the initiative in here. I think I'm just gonna swords. And I want a swords delighted halfling because Bristly Bill doesn't scare me at all. Fiery Islet. So I'm not gonna Doomsday just yet. And I don't want to draw it into Emrakul, so I'm just gonna play this and pass. Doomsday protects against like Emrakul being like the second to last card in my deck. Okay, post-combat Temple Garden. Interesting. Let's do this. Target you, get Emrakul. As long as it's not the last card in my library. 2 left. 1 left. And here's where Doomsday shines. Because I gotta go this. Doomsday puts me down to 10 life. Do I want to wait a turn and see what they do? Let me think about this. 1 card left in my deck. Do I know what it is? Probably not. So this is actually kind of complicated, right? Because if they can answer Emrakul, then I'm in a bit of trouble, and I would want to wait to Doomsday. I guess I could kill them with the demon off of this. So my Doomsday pile would be like Fast Bond. If Emrakul dies, though, I just get my graveyard back. I think I wait. 1 card left in deck. They shock in a stomping ground. I don't like that. Lelia, the Blade Reforged. They could play a mountain. We're going to block here. Then they're going to lose all their permanents. And search your library and graveyard for 5 cards, exile the rest. Okay. I will attack them first so I don't get mana tithed. Okay, they have no permanents. Now we get to do the beautiful thing. Black, black, black. Play Doomsday. I don't think it really matters what I get. 5 cards. Yeah, okay. I'm on the draw. Yeah, this deck's great. Ooh, okay, we're on the draw. So I can Vampiric Tutor for Oath of Druids again. Honestly, I probably just have to keep this hand. I know we have Renin 6 without the ability to cast it, but like Oath is just so good against their deck. It's pretty hard to say no to that. There's a Mox. Let's go Urborg, and I'm just gonna play them. Do I play the Mox? Yes. Just to encourage them to put something into play. We'll see what they do. I could Vampiric Tutor for a number of things. A Johnny. Okay. So we're gonna vamp for Oath of Druids again and hope that's enough. They might have an answer this time because they do have Skyclave in their deck. Is there something I can do that's better than Oath of Druids? Next turn I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential mana. I could play Big Nissa, but they kind of just like chump block with the cat and do some stuff. I think Oath is probably the most reliable thing that I can do. Let me think if there's something else. Strip Mine. If I had Red Source, I think Strip Mine would have been the play, but I don't. Yeah, let's just grab Oath. Let's go Forest, and this will hold up green-black if I do it this way. Play Oath. So if they have Skyclave Apparition, we are in trouble. Exercise. Pretty good against my deck, actually. Zurin Orb. Okay, so we've got that. Let's go Forest in case we draw a big Nissa. Hang on. Yeah, they just had all the sideboard cards. So if I draw Fast Bond now, yeesh. Okay. Yeah, their deck's really good. I mean, Minsk Boo is this is just like the most broken card ever. I don't feel too bad about this loss. I haven't lost yet. If I draw Doomsday like this turn, I could still do it. But we're taking a lot of damage very quickly. Wooded Foothills. I think I might have an untapped red source. That could be something. I'm trying to think if there's a reason to do this. I mean, having Ren and 6 in play could make them spend some resources on killing it. I kind of am tempted to just go Swamp Zern Orb. I mean, if I draw Fast Bond, even Fast Bond's not enough. I need to go like Knight's Whisper into Fast Bond and the Play Lands from your graveyard card. So I guess I go. I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 7 plus 4 at the most. That'd be 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2. So Zernorb definitely lets me survive it unless they have something else. And I think I just play a swamp and pass. I mean, I need to draw like really well to get through this. Jeez, dude. Okay, so they get to kill my Zurin Orb. So I'm taking 1, 2, 3, plus 8 is 11. So sack a land, life, 12. I can go Dark Ritual, play that thing, then play stuff from my graveyard. Yeah, I'm gonna gain a little bit more life. Their deck is so set up against mine, though. Yeah, like Doomsday doesn't do it. It has to be Knight's Whisper into Fast Bond plus the thing that lets you play from your graveyard. But I think since they killed Zurin Orb, I'm just dead. Yeah. GG's. Oh, opponent's a YouTube viewer. Hey, your deck was great. Great playing against you. I just got obliterated. What was I drawing? It was a while. I mean, there's this strip mine. Yeah, they just had the answer to Oath of Druids. See you all next round. All right, we're playing against Jeffrey. I don't know if on the draw or the play. They're on the play. So this hand, if I can find a black source, is nuts. What does it do? That's a good question. I have like 6 mana on turn 1. 5 mana? If I don't hit a black source, I can crack these lands to try and hit. I'm gonna keep it. I think just Demonic Tutor in this deck is busted. I have outs to turn 2 Emrakul. I have outs to Oath of Druids, Hardcast Carbomination. We got a lot of things going on. I would like to think that Wooded Foothills can find black mana. It can with Badlands. So let's go Wooded Foothills. What am I Demonic Tutoring for? So I'm gonna go Badlands. Dark Ritual puts me up to 3 mana, 4, 5. I can wait. Let's fetch and find Badlands and see what else we want to do. So I can grab. I kind of think this turn I just cast Demonic Tutor, but I guess the problem is I would have to kind of know what I want. Probably just Hardcast Abomination is good. Go Badlands. And I'm gonna go Mox Ruby. 1, 2, 3. Down to 2. 1, 2, 3. So I can have 3. I can also just turn 1 play the thing that draws me an extra card. That's kind of goofy. Let's just cast Demonic Tutor. Yeah, I think it's 2, 3. I can play Nissa turn 2. Nissa turn 2 is like pretty busted. Abomination just plays 1 card. Honestly, I think this card is worse than I was giving it credit for. I think I'm just gonna go turn 2 Nissa. And I look like a Storm deck, but I'm really something else entirely. Double green. You got it. There could be some merit to waiting on Demonic Tutor because my deck is a lot of like A plus B. If I find Strip Mine, then I want the thing that plays lands from graveyard. If I find Emrakul, I want Channel. But I also have 20 lands in my deck, so I need some game plan in the meantime. And it seems like Nis is just the strongest because it also can accelerate me into if I happen to draw Abomination, things like that. Let's go 1, 2. I can go up to 4, so I guess I do have to Dark Ritual here. Dark Ritual, Yavimaya, Mox Emerald, green, green, play Nissa. Nissa will untap my Badlands and attack you for 3. It's a deck that's doing something. I'm very scared by them just having forests and nothing. Okay. You know what? I have no idea what your deck does. I don't think Abomination's that good. Let's cut the crab and bring in the Death Claw, right? It's just like steals a card from their hand, and then I can play a card. I think I just got hit by it really hard, and it kind of messed with me. Alpha Deathclaw. It gives me an out to like if they have problematic permanence. So I think I'll keep the Deathclaw instead of Crabomination. I haven't been able to do infinite mana. I've just been winning off of like weird. I mean, honestly, just Oath of Druids most of the time. But I guess the Deathclaw also has synergies with Strip Mine because you just, I could play stuff pretty fast with all my fast mana. I just go Strip Mine, play this, kill their land, get back Strip Mine. Okay, opponent let the sideboarding timer tick down to 0, so they might have gone AFK. I'm not really sure. This hand is. It looks good, but it's actually not because Oath and Emrakul in your hand at the same time are not great. It's just so weird. I'm playing 20 lands, literally 20 or 21 mana sources. I've had two hands that were very mana. I mean, that's crazy. I could keep this one. I don't know what their deck does, but I can Demonic Tutor for Fast Bond, and Walk-in Closet is pretty good. I'm gonna keep this in bottom Emrakul. I'm running like 23, 24 mana sources, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 non-mana sources. So the rest of my deck is like 70% lands, and I have a Surveil as well. They have Exploration. Are they gonna combo off before I get to? No. My least favorite card in the game. Great. I'm just gonna die to a Hex Drinker. And I literally what is happening? Okay, there's the swamp. So we're gonna put that on top. I can Demonic Tutor for Oath of Druids. That might be too slow. But I can play it in the same turn. So yes, I put that on top. Yeah, I can with Dark Ritual, Demonic Tutor, play Oath of Druids. And if they just spend all their mana on Hex Drinker this turn, that's fine. Bring Heart Nantuko. It's a 3/2. Whenever you make a land, you get another Hex Drinker. Wait, what is happening? Oh, you just get an insect. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad that I put in the non-Crabomination dude, because they have a bunch of like random dorks now, and I think I'm gonna be okay. We go Swamp, Dark Ritual, Demonic Tutor, Oath of Druids, play the Oath. They have one card in hand. That might just be Oath of Druid victories. And again, this seems like a sketchy keep, but I'm like 80% to draw land basically every turn. Intorn Elves on top. So they're drawing, well, I guess they put on the bottom. Take 4? Not so bad. And I'm going to be able to Oath quite a few times here. I'm kind of hoping I hit the Deathclaw instead of Emrakul. Nice. Okay. This can level up to be a 5/5. They can get some like extra lands. I feel like if I just kill this and then I block here, I'm just fine. So, or if I kill this, this will stay as a creature, I think. If they spend all of their mana making this into a 6/6, we trade. I guess the way I lose is basically Hex Drinker gets leveled up and I can't block it. There's a forest. So now I can go Renin 6. Renin 6 is going to kill the Nantuko. And then if they attack, I can block. Otherwise, I get to Oath into an Emrakul. Maybe I'm supposed to kill the Birds of Paradise just to limit their mana options. I guess so. 5 mana Titania. They don't have any lands in their graveyard, though, so that's great. And they didn't keep up mana to activate Sentinel either. So that's also great. Oath. Target you. Give me an Emrakul, please. Don't mill me out. 20 card left. Doomsday. So... Man, I had some cool plays. Return to game. What could I have done? I mean, just strip mine them, I guess, and then Emrakul kills them. I could have also channel activated Alpha Deathclaw, but my opponent rage quit so hard there. Oh, we were so close to the trophy. The opponent with the reprieve got us. And then yeah, I mean, their deck was just good. They had answers, but what a sweet deck. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you are not aware, I did make a game called Algomancy. If you like, complex interactions in Cube and all that type of stuff. Definitely check it out. Link in the description, or just Google Algomancy, like ALGOMANCY. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.